Like many fighting games, Dead or Alive is easy to get into, but difficult to master. The game's universal triangle system and the ability to escape virtually everything makes it a little easier to pick up and play compared to some other fighting games, but the challenge awaits those who wish to take their game to the next level. Something that may seem like a no-brainer is the fact that blocking is your friend. Yes, you probably know how to block, but how often are you simply attacking over and over and getting hit over and over? Most people make the fatal mistake of wanting to attack far more often than they should. Sit back and block. Wait for an opponent to make a mistake, then start your offense. It's not an exaggeration to say that 90% of the attacks in DOA are unsafe when blocked. Use this to your advantage and throw punish as many unsafe attacks as possible. A very good motto to live by when it comes to fighting games is to make sure you don't whiff anything and punish all whiffs. A whiff is when you attack an opponent and hit nothing but air. The opponent doesn't block and they don't get hit either. This leaves the character open even more than blocking an unsafe attack, but in DOA it can be a little bit harder to whiff punish. Counter holds execute instantly, which can make the timing of whiff punishment a little bit tricky. Find an attack that executes quickly and has good range, then try to stay just outside of an opponent's attack range and wait for them to whiff. As soon as you see a whiffed attack, punish. Almost everything in DOA stuns an opponent if it connects as a counter hit. That's why a majority of your time in DOA is spent either in a stun or attacking a stunned opponent. This makes the stun game very important. To get the most out of your stuns, it's not always best to do a quick combo. The opponent will more than likely want to counter to escape the stun as quickly as possible. Delay attacking long enough to see if the opponent will counter hold, then use a throw to punish. If the throw connects while the opponent is countering, it results in big high counter damage. In that same line of thinking, when you're stunned, don't be so quick to counterhold. A good player may be expecting it and ready to punish with a throw. Instead, focus more on slow escaping and watch for patterns in how the opponent plays. Does the opponent use a mid-kick launcher more often than not? Do they like to extend the stun with a high jab? Does the opponent's character have any really damaging throws, or can you use counterholds more freely? These are all things you need to be on the lookout for. If the opponent uses the same launcher over and over, counter it. If they like to extend stuns with a high jab, counter it. If they have really damaging throws, slow escape instead of countering a lot. Have a game plan before a fight and execute that plan. Don't just go into a battle expecting to win without knowing how you want to win. That's enough fighting game philosophy for one day, but stay tuned to Prima Games as we delve further into Dead or Alive 5 Ultimate in the coming weeks.